là ça va. Salut tout le monde, c'est Dream Giant encore une fois. Épisode 48 de notre aventure sur The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. In the following weeks, comme rien n'a dit.
It was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening.
Ah ouais, avec quoi comme changement, Ryan?
With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over.
Ah bah merci beaucoup.
And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace.
Jolie invitation.
There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugen III, along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric.
On l'a jamais vu dans le chapitre 4.
But no sooner had we been thanked, we came face
Les
to
deux, oui,
face with
je
the
crois.
leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the four great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority, and the Chancellor and his close ally Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly, while Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy. With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out.
Ah, on va faire un concert.
And
C'est
Elliot
vrai ça.
announced that we'd be doing two songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma.
Joli ça.
To no one's surprise, all three of them were quick to raise objections. But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable. Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well.
C'est quoi?
It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result, she was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent.
Quoi? Elle est exclue de l'académie juste parce que vous a aidé dans la mine? Non, ça se fait pas ça.
Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her.
Ah bah peut-être oui hein.
At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed.
T'as fait le bon choix, Réan. Oh là là.
With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir.
Il va proposer à qui? Je suis curieux.
It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other. I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours.
Ça faisait longtemps qu'on n'a pas vu Milium, hein. Ça c'est sûr.
Anyway,
Ça y est, nous sommes en octobre. Wow, le 21, what? Ça va vite, hein. Préparation du festival, jour 1. Ok. Tiens, toutes les classes de l'académie sont réunies. Et Crow, pourquoi t'es pas venu? On vous écoute.
It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer.
Salut Rionnet.
Now you're all itching to get started.
Ici c'est Trails of Cold Steel, un RPG sur PS Vita.
I declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up.
Bah allons-y alors, commençons.
But try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to.
Salut Ibrahim.
All right, everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
Comment ça reste sain et sauf fond? Né dans les grounds of the Academy. Tout le monde applaudit, hein. Ok, j'allais te prévenir Ibrahim que t'as mal écrit salut, mais ça va. Je comprendrai. Oh là là, ça commence bien, hein. Les préparations. T'inquiète pas, Ibrahim. Non, PS Vita. Console portable de PlayStation. I want to thank you for all the effort you've put in over these last 2 weeks, everyone. Well, at least things are really coming together now. It's been an exhausting 2 weeks, though. Ça fait 2 semaines que vous faites ça?
You said it. I don't think I realized how much work this would involve. Elliot's a merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. Haha, it's like he unleashes the beast within.
Non, désolé. Roblox, je joue pas trop. So sorry, I just really want this performance to be the best it can be. Don't worry about it.
Given the short time we've had to prepare, I shudder to think what our band would sound like without your guidance.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll sound great. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Milstein? Well, the songs are coming together quite nicely, I admit. C'est bien que t'as like, bravo. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? Bien sûr que si, come on, give it up already.
Emma's song is really sounding great. Agreed, I'm sure you'll be quite the sight on stage once you're in your outfit. The boys will all be under your spell. You guys, that's not the kind of pressure I need right now.
I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised at Marcus and you, sis, who knew they work so perfectly together. And to think at the outset I doubted they had it in them to actually cooperate. Yup, and now look at them, crooning together in perfect harmony. But that's the worst part. Qu'est-ce que tu vois pas à l'écran? Speak for yourself. I've never felt so humiliated in my life.
Sounds like you're all having such a gosh darn good time. I almost hate to interrupt.
Waouh, vous arrivez dans le mauvais temps, instructrice.
Just wanted to let you know that the principal's giving you permission to use the old schoolhouse. You're all free to use it for rehearsal or whatever you need all the way through the end of tomorrow.
Il y a le chat. Bah, quel chat? Ibrahim, où tu vois un chat? Je vois pas de chat. Really? Phew, that's way off our shoulders.
There's only so much of our performance we can practice in the music room's limited space. Yeah, and class 1's been hogging in the auditorium all to themselves. Well, considering they're performing an operetta, I'm not sure where else they could practice.
The first floor of the old schoolhouse should be a fine makeshift auditorium as far as our practice needs to go. It's even got that stage area. What more could we ask for? Sounds like a great solution to me. Ah, ok, heureusement que t'es toujours là. Hein. Though, every time I step through those doors, I'm always reminded of our first day of school. The first of many deceptions by a certain instructor.
I'm afraid the statute of limitations has expired on that one.
Uh-oh. You know, a little bird told me 2 people who like being in this room right now, had a rather intimate experience that day. Uh-oh. Oh là 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 là, je m'en souvenais de ça, hein?
Ooh, tell me.
Comme tu veux.
Well, it's nothing worth mentioning.
On sait c'était qui, Alisa, fais pas exprès. How did he find out about that anyway?
Well, shall we go our separate ways for today then?
Yeah, our costumes should be coming in this evening. Oui, c'est comme tu veux, tu peux t'abonner ou pas, c'est comme t'as envie, Ibrahim, désolé. So I think we're fine stepping today. I help with the setup and decorations.
Might as well pitch it, and while we can now, guessing tomorrow's schedule just has rehearsed, so we're in every blink. True, it only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. Guess we oughta.
Were you planning on helping Toa with any last-minute student council stuff, Reen? Yeah, the student council's been totally swamped these last few days. Merci beaucoup, Ibrahim. So I figured I'd lend them a hand. I was thinking of looking in on the old schoolhouse while I was out making the rounds too. That'd be helpful, even though we'll just be using the first floor. We should make sure nothing has shifted around in here.
If you're gonna make a sweep of the place, just on my art guest out, I'd be happy to tag along.
Okay, thanks.
Sounds like you've got a lot on your plates. All I can say is good luck. I'll probably be patrolling the campus, so just let me know if anything happens.
Ah, tu parles Ibrahim, ok, ciao. I'll give you guys a call when the costumes come in. I really want us to at least try those on today, just to make sure they all fit.
If you wouldn't mind taking care of this stuff for me, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem, glad to help out. A number of students... Attends, prends photo pour qu'on s'en souvienne. A number of students have yet to collect their permission slips to serve food and drinks at the festival. Given that it's imperative that everyone doing so has a slip, I need them delivered today. For more details, speak to me in the infirmary. Instructor Beatrix. We read the comments. Radio Trista. We're doing a special feature here at Radio Trista on the Academy Festival, but we're running a little short on comments. Anyone want to collect the ones we need for me? For more specifics, come see me in the Radio Trista building. Michael, director at Radio Trista. No mix-up. Year 1 class second. Our class received a package that clearly wasn't meant for us. We want to get it to whichever class ordered it, but we're too swamped with our preparations to ask around. Could someone please deliver this for us? We'll be outside class 2, second year classroom for preparing for the festival. Please come see us if you can help. Bridget, year 1 class 2. Okay, j'ai pris tout en photo. I figured they probably all be related to this festival in some way. The shops in Trista do seem pretty keen on helping out, though that's nice of them.
Yeah, they do every year. The radio station is even doing a little something for us too.
Alright, I'll see what I can do to keep the ball rolling in town then.
Great, that'd be a big help. Oh, but remember not to neglect your concert practice, okay? Crow's been telling me about it, and sounds like you guys are really pulling out all the stops.
That's the idea, yeah, but we haven't started the group rehearsals yet. Most of us have family coming in to watch, though, so for better or worse, we're going to but all we've got. By the way, do you think Angelica will be able to make it?
Well,
Sorry, I guess it's not looking too hopeful, huh?
I just don't know. I've tried calling the Marcus household, but they won't even let me talk to her. But still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry, Angie would never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here. Crow's here, Georgie's here. I'm sure she'll be here too. That's why we need to make this festival a big success. I want Angie to forget the bad times for a little while and have fun. And I know your concert will be a part of that too.
When you put it like that, I want to do whatever I can to make it a good time for her. Besides, as your follow-up act, we look bad if they weren't cheering just as loud for us.
I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. Toa!
Huh?
Sorry to butt in, but it looks like some of the materials we ordered are going to get here late.
If we don't do something, it's going to throw a hitch into our preparations.
Okay, I'll take another look at the schedule and see if we can rearrange things a bit. Sorry, Reen, but it looks like your duty calls. Good luck preparing for concert.
Thanks. Well, no sense in just standing around here. We've got a lot to do in less time than I like to do it. Our outfits are going to show up this evening too. I'll have to try and get as much as I can finish up before then. Okay, let's get going. Allons-y. Okay. Bonjour, monsieur. I'm certain that I dropped this somewhere around here. Is something the matter? Nothing, I say. For that matter, what are you doing here when you have preparations to work for the festival? Get back to work. Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure I can be of assistance? This is a personal matter, and you butting into my private affairs will do more harm than good. Though, since you're here, it couldn't hurt to ask, have you seen a notebook around this area by any chance? It would have a black leather cover. Je prends ça en note. I don't believe I've seen anything like that. I'd be happy to help you look, though. That is quite unnecessary. But if you are so inspired to assist me, you may do so by forgetting that this conversation ever took place. Understood? This missing notebook has him even more on edge than usual. I probably shouldn't talk to him. That said, I'm sure he'd be happy if I found that notebook. I'll need some clues before I can do that, though. Alors on va explorer un peu les autres salles au cas où on a des trucs à faire là-bas, peut-être c'est possible hein. Non, tu sais quoi? On va à Trista. On a des choses à faire là-bas aussi. Ok. C'est où? Là-bas. Ok. Ouais, bonne direction. Et nous y voilà. Ah! Sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you could make it at all. Our specials tonight, but some people still haven't submitted what they want us to say during it. I mean, we could go ahead without them, but it'd feel kinda unfair if we did. Haha, I imagine it probably just slipped their minds considering how much everyone has to do right now. But you are taking the time to give everyone events coverage, so I'm sorry that they put you through this. Don't sweat it. The festival gives us some good material every year. You won't see me complaining that the students are making it better. The Academy's been getting lots of coverage ever since what happened last month, too. Sorry, we don't have the time to shoot the breeze about that. So you got the time to get this done? You bet. You'll be broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You are the man. I'm still waiting on replies from Class 1, Class 5, and the Occult Research Society. I don't know where the people in charge of them are, but you probably will since you're all from the same academy. Go get those comments. Leave it to me. Class 1 should still be rehearsing for the operetta, so I'm sure that's where I'll find everyone. Class 5's She Panics being set up in the gymnasium, which leaves the Occult Research Society. I guess I'll lead to your club room. Right then, let's get going. Ok, on revient là-bas. Le gymnasium. Le gymnase quoi. Salut Laura, comment vas-tu?
I've heard a great deal about you, Laura. If you are up for it, I think it might be fun for the two of us to duel. Likewise, I can't think of a swordsman on campus who doesn't know your name. I'm sure that a duel will be fun for the both of us.
Ok, bon, prépare un duel, je sais pas quoi. Puis-je passer? Sorry, the pool is closed off for now. It would really kill the mood if anyone who couldn't swim fell in. Trust me, I empathize. I wouldn't mind a quick dip myself, but I'll resist the urge. Ah bon, on peut pas aller là-bas. Alors, faut aller où pour aller chercher leur club? Non. 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 Oh là 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 là. C'est au gymnasium, donc où c'est? Ah, c'est là! Ok.
Come on, work, I command you to work. Mishi, why have you forsaken us?
Is everything okay over there?
Hey, watch out! This Class 7 joker's here to get the dirt on us.
What, you think this is some sort of show? Get out of here before you could get out of here.
Simmer down, boys. Sorry about that. That truth is, the machine we're using isn't really working like it should, so we're all a little on edge. We sent someone off to get George though, so our technical woes should be over before too long. But what's your story? Do you have an actual reason for coming, or are you actually spying on us?
Mais tu crois qu'on fait quoi, wesh? It's the former, I assure you. I hate to ask when you're so busy, but it's about the festival feature on the radio tonight. Class 5 still hasn't provided the station with comments, so I was hoping that someone could say something. Oh, idiot, it's Monk. How could that radio freak have forgotten that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him.
What the hell, man? He seemed so excited when he told us he'd take care of it. What could he even be doing right now? So instead of one of you coming up with a comment on the fly, I need to find Monk. Any idea where he might be at the moment?
I don't think any of us have
seen him since yesterday, actually.
Whatever he's doing right now better be pretty important if he thinks he can just ditch us at a time like this.
You sure he's just not sleeping in? Always none of us have got time to come up with some fancy radio comment. You gotta go straight to Monk for that. Got it. I'll go look for him at the lower class dorms. Hopefully I can actually find him to the dorms. Ok, on va chercher les dortoirs. Ok, ça c'est les salles. Je crois qu'on doit aller... On doit aller là-bas pour voir s'il y a les dortoirs des autres classes. Voilà. Mais je prends le mauvais chemin, punaise. I can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask someone where he is. Excuse me, do you have a second?
Not today, I don't think. Do you need him for something?
Yeah, I need his comment for tonight's radio show. I guess I'll head to his room and just hope he's here. There's no need for that, huh? Ah donc c'est lui, Monk. Sorry for the wait, Rain. I've just finished up writing up our comment for the radio show. Just now? That's right, this comment is the fruit of 2 days of back-breaking non-stop labor. And when I say non-stop, I mean without so much as a wink of sleep. What the heck? Il a pas dormi, lui? I never knew the backs on your eyes could get that bad.
He's such a radio geek.
Misty won't be on the show, but a submission. Only the very best is good enough. I can tell that you're curious, so let me read it to you. Michi, the international sensation, finally makes his store's military academy debut. But oh no, trouble is afoot. Michi and Michette are being attacked by evil Michi, and the only way to save them is to smash and mash away. So come along to Class 5's Michi Panic and save Michi and Michette from their terrible fate. Michi Panic, the only place where smacking something so cute can be so refreshing. And that's that. Make sure they don't leave out a single word. I'll be listening. Sure. Hi, where are you from? Maybe I can speak your language. Hello, Rocket. I am from France. Bon. Ok, est-ce que là je dois revenir au gymnasium? On va le dire. Non, ça sert à rien. C'est bien. Bravo. Ok. Bah, que dois-je faire là? Ferris, pourquoi t'es habillé comme ça? Excuse me, can I have a moment?
What are you doing here? This is Class 1's practice area. Did you see a sign that said Class 7 interlopers welcome? Or perhaps please interrupt us? No! Then move along!
I'm only here to ask about Class 1's comment for the radio special on the Academy Festival tonight. You still haven't submitted one.
Oh, right.
On t'écoute, hein?
Did no one submit a comment for our class? I certainly haven't. Likewise, we've been so focused on practicing that it slipped our minds.
Oh, tu stresses en Ferris.
Listen well then, Class 1 will be performing an operetta set in the Middle Ages known as the Coronation of Geruda. It is the dramatic tale of Geruda, a most noble lady favored by the Emperor himself, as she struggles against her own destiny. The leading roles will be played to perfection by Patrick Hyarms and myself, Harris Florold. Our operetta won't just be captivating, but also educational. We even consulted an expert to ensure our script's accuracy. I implore those of you listening not to miss out on our fabulous performance, especially in order to watch other lesser events performed by other lesser classes the very same day. We will not be stopped. I think that should be due for now. Thanks, she really is competitive.
Ok, c'est fini là-bas. Salut Marcus. The chess club's finished setting up for the festival, so now I'm helping decorate the cafeteria. The staff here always treats us well, so it's the least I could do to return the favor. Damn it, it somehow moved free wretch out of place while we were talking. I need it to be perfectly parallel with those tables over there. And this kind of work really brings out your inner perfectionist. Dois-je monter aux escaliers? Voyons voir. Mon ami. Ok. Ouais, fallait que je monte. Bonjour.
Hello, do you need something from me?
That I do. I'm collecting comments about each of the festival's events for a radio broadcast focusing Dum Dum. What the heck, Ryan? I had no idea the Occult Research Society was actually doing something for the festival, though.
I certainly am. Hey, oh, are you curious?
Bruh. Sérieusement, parle correctement, s'il te plaît. Can I just have a simple answer, please?
Very well, I suppose I can tell you. I'll be turning this room into a fortune-telling house during the festival. How accurate will the fortunes I'll tell be? And that's for you to find out for yourself.
I guess I should take that as her comment. Thanks.
Oh, and as for that man from the radio station who sent you, I see a great deal of hardship in his future.
Bruh. Oh gee, I hate to get in the way of your preparation, so I better get going now. That's the last of the comments I needed. I should go and give these to Michael. I just hope he'll be okay. Yo, How'd it go? Perfectly. I've got all free comments right here. Good stuff. They're good, generally short comments, so I'm pretty sure they'll get some great reactions from our guest. Oh, this is gonna be a fantastic show. Before you run off, take some of these. I'm really glad you helped me out here. Awesome, thanks. Good luck with tonight's show. Right back at ya. Let's do what we gotta do and make this one hell of a festival. That sounds like a plan. Allez, là on doit chercher un petit livre que le principal adjoint avait perdu. Alors cherchons le livre. Salut Elliot! The Wind Orchestra is planning on holding some basic music classes. We'll be performing the fair for the opening ceremony too, so our schedule's looking pretty busy. Well, just make sure you don't overwork yourself, okay? Thanks. I'll be sure to keep myself as fresh as I can. My sister's coming to see our concert too, so I'm feeling pretty motivated. Coucou Medium, je savais pas que tu voulais cuisiner.
Hey, Reen! Listen, I've been improving all the recipes we're gonna use for our club's cooking classes.
Wow, that's really dedicated of you. I'm kind of surprised, really.
I'm a member here too, so I gotta do my part.
I should have known it was just another excuse to eat. T'es gourmand dans Medium, sache ça. Salut Gaius, joli dessin. Clara left the organization this show to me. Hey, it's a new experience for sure, but it feels like the work worth doing. I'll do what I can to help show off all our artwork. That reminds me, you finished your painting, didn't you? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, I hope you'll have enough time to come see our show. Ok, le livre n'est pas du tout là. Alors, ouais, du principal adjoint, ce n'est pas du tout là. Alors, voyons voir. Non, ça c'est les... Attends, c'est quoi là-bas? Il n'a pas laissé là-bas peut-être? Non. Alors voyons voir dans le toit. Gros, pourquoi t'es pas avec ton groupe? Oh là là, je ne le trouve pas. Ah, okay. Excuse me, I heard that a package was mistakenly delivered to class second. Is this where I can pick it up?
Oh, am I glad to see you. Do you have a minute? I'll show you right now.
Sure, let's see it.
Hey, what a relief. It's right over there. Margarita, he says he's here for the package.
Oh, how fortunate.
I was just about to put it away too. Come along now.
Okay then. Are these cones?
That they are? We were planning on setting up some boundaries for our Stella Gar, but not with anything that garish. None of us ordered them by mistake either. We suspect that they were meant for another class.
Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I saw some cones on the field. I'll take these over there and ask around.
You mean it? Thank you. In that case, we will leave this matter in your capable hands.
C'est où? Elle est où, instructrice Béatrix? Elle est où? Non, je peux pas passer. Ah si, je peux. Non. Ok. Ok, j'ai vu. Excuse me, do you have a minute? I believe I have a package for you. A package, you say? Oh yes, those are the cones we plan on using for Supersonic Stadium. They took so long to arrive that I started wondering if I listed the wrong address or something of the sort. My thanks to you, our preparations can continue as scheduled. Happy I can help. I'm sure the student council is running themselves ragged, right, Hal? But you've done well. Even so, we have another issue to resolve. Is that so? Oh, while we were waiting on our cones, we had another parcel mistakenly delivered to us. Sada? You can see it over there. We've had our hands full here, so we hadn't quite decided what to do with it. That makes sense. Any idea what was inside it? Freshly printed books. A sizable number of them, I might add. These are probably stock, rather than a personal book delivery. Would you mind if I took care of these? I might know who they were meant for, so I can take them to the rightful owners. If it would be a bother, that would be a great help to all of us. By all means, take the books to the rightful owners. I will, thank you. Okay. Okay. Non. Pas dans le deuxième étage. Voyons voir si c'est dehors. Ouais. Ok. Hello, how are your festival preparations coming along? I'd be happy to help you in any way I could. All you need is to do is ask. Believe it or not, I have a package for you, at least I think I do. Oh, so they delivered it to the wrong place, did they? Here I was thinking it was delayed by the high volume of shipments this time of year. Well, I'm glad it's here now, though I do regret taking up your time when you're so busy. Don't worry about it, the academy's close enough that it wasn't a problem. That's kind of you. This reminds me though, someone else's package has been delivered to me too. Chomp. Would you mind if I had a look? Not at all. I looked in at myself just to see if it was something I ordered and later forgotten about. It's full of books, but there's certainly not our regular stock. These are different. The books are so slim, maybe a short story? I think one of the students at the academy might have ordered these. Maybe it's something someone wrote and planned to sell during the festival. If that's the case, then there's no point in leaving them here. I'll take these with me and try to figure out who they belong to. As if I wasn't already worried about taking up your time with busy work, but thank you very much for doing this. Okay. Ok, j'ai vu. Excusez-moi. Ah, désolé.
We finished up our book and set it out for copying and buying, but they're taking their time and sending them back. I really want to go over and everything and make sure that it all came out okay.
Excuse me, are these books you're looking for?
That's them, that's definitely them. Thank goodness, I was really starting to worry that they wouldn't get here in time. Hey, now we'll be able to hold our little reading circle just as planned. I really would like some boys to attend and share their impassioned views on the works we'll be reading. But be still, my heart.
Well, at least she's enthusiastic. Well, then that's all I'm here for, so...
Oh, hold on a minute. I just remembered something.
Oh là là, encore? Let me guess, something you didn't ask for got delivered here too?
How did you know? It's this! I assumed this box would have my books in it, so I was quite surprised when I found something different inside.
Mind if I take a look? It's full of ornaments. They all look really expensive too. There's an elegant looking lamp stand. And is that a statue of a Pegasus?
I'm hoping for our reading circle to be a little Made like a tea party, but I'm not using anything this expensive looking. So I'm sure these must have been meant for someone else. All of the packages were delivered just to the wrong people. So this one might be. I'll hold on to this if you don't mind. I think I may know who ordered it.
Well, then it's all yours. And please do come along to our reading circle during the festival. You might want to bring a friend or two, too.
I'll think about it. No, okay. I don't know. La dernière personne à voir, je crois que c'est... Ouais. Bon, allons-y. I must have dropped it while making my rounds. Haha, non. Oh! Allez sur le toit. Ah, voilà. Excuse me, mind if I ask you a question? I believe Vince Principal Henrich was up here just a while ago.
I see, that would make sense. Yeah, he was up here, came along to check up on how everything was going. He was using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all our arrangements.
Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if his notebook was full of info on everyone's festival plans. Fine, this should be a top priority. Do you remember where he was standing at the time?
Just about there, right where you
can get a good look at the courtyard.
Oh, but he left right after that. He heard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved over there to yell at them a little better. I think he even leaned over the railings a bit for that one.
Which means it probably didn't fall into the courtyard. Thanks, that narrows things down.
No worries, best of luck.
Allez, on descend. Ah, tiens, c'est qui? Excuse me, may I ask you something?
Oh my goodness, is something wrong? Do you need some help?
Not exactly.
Oh, so you're looking for a notebook? Now that I think about it, I heard some first-year boys talking about something they found. That might be what you're looking for.
Ah, fantastic, that's my next stop. This might be over even faster than I thought. Did you see where they went?
I believe I heard them say something about going someplace quiet so they could get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific.
Not at all, that's good. Great lead as it is. Somewhere quiet, huh? I think I might know where they are. No time to waste, I better get going. Ce n'est pas là-bas. Non. Ok, donc puisque là c'est quelque part calme, c'est pas ici, donc on va là-bas. Bizarre. Alors voyons voir. Ah. Tiens. Que se passe-t-il?
So let me get this straight. You delivered every single package to the wrong place?
I'm sorry.
I only just started your job, so I don't care about your excuses. Just tell me when our ornaments are gonna arrive.
I'm sorry. Bruh, arrêtez de le crier dessus.
Ah, looks like I'm here just in time. Are you waiting on these by any chance? Oh yes, here they are! And not a single one out of place. Now we can finally get started on the inferior.
Did you really re-deliver everything for me? I'm so sorry and thank you so much. Huh, it was kind of a pain, but I get why it happened. Don't worry about it. Even so, I still ended up causing you trouble. Oh wait, please take these. Are you sure? It's the best I can do. I'll be sure that this never happens again, and you can count on that. Well, goodbye, sorry again. He's a busy one, alright. I hope he's not running off to fix more mistakes.
I guess it's just because there are so many deliveries to make with everyone getting ready for the festival. Definitely makes it harder to blame him for messing up.
That is true.
Anyway, it seems like all things are all sorted out. I really appreciate the help.
We may be rivals, but you have my appreciation too. I hope both of our festival plans go as well as they can. Yeah, the better the attraction, the better the festival. Ok. Donc. C'est quoi en plus là? Ah, ils croient que je peux pas passer? Si je peux. Ah, elle était là, instructrice Béatrix, alors.
Reinschwarzer, it seems that as though you've been working very hard on your field studies and even hard when you help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems, all while showing compassion and honor. As an instructor here at Thor's, you could not have made me prouder.
That's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes wouldn't have. To be honest, I said the people I helped let me develop as a person, so it's anything but a chore.
The more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Miss Herschel won this last year, so you know you're in good company. While this is far from a formal award ceremony, I do hope you'll accept. Even so, this is quite an honor.
Of course I'll accept.
Thank you very much. Having the ability and the will to help others is a precious thing. I hope that you continue to do so as you grow older.
Ok. Voilà, c'est tout? Ou elle voulait quelque chose d'autre? Ah non, elle veut quelque chose d'autre.
Hello, you wouldn't happen to be here in response to my request, would you?
That's right, today I'm here on behalf of the student council. The request said you needed someone to give student permission slips, correct?
Yes, these slips prove that a student is upholding the necessary health and hygiene standards to sell food on campus. And all students planning to sell food, whether at a stall or at an attraction, must have one to do so. To some gourmands, these slips are the most important part of the festival.
Ok, bon. On va sauvegarder parce que je crois que je vais m'arrêter pour aujourd'hui, là. C'est parti. Ciao mi amigo.